Hi, this is Lisa from Local King Rubber Stamp. Today I'm going to show you how to make these two cards. It's very easy and simple. And also I'm going to show you how to create this creepy eyeball. Let's start it. Do you remember our previous tutorial I was showing you how to use alcohol to create this very beautiful background color? So we are actually going to use this beautiful color that I made to use it as my chameleon's background. So in this tutorial, I'm not going to repeat it, the same technique. I am going to just fast forward it, how to create a nice background. And if you want to see the detail, just check our tutorial and the other tutorial, and you can learn step by step how to create this beautiful background color. So I'm going to just forward it. I love alcohol. No matter what you do, they always turn out amazing. So look, I just use a three color, light, medium, dark, and then just use alcohol solution, kind of blending it. Basically just let the color run by itself, and look how amazing color it is. We're going to use our stamp set called I Spy. They come with two little dragonflies and a little froggy, and we're going to also use our matching die. And remember, check our this month's special. Every time when I create the tutorial, we will have a special promotion for the stamp set and die cut set that I use. So pretty good deal. Make sure you check it out. Usually it's a free shipping too. Okay, if you take a close look, I add a little bit of those color gold splash. They are a little bit 3D. So what you can do is you can do it first, and then also, or you can like do it after you stamp your chameleon image. So it works either way, any way you like. So when I stamp this chameleon image, and I have my 4.75 by 4.75 foundation card, and I think they will fit two chameleon here. Okay, so I am going to just put here, because my surface have those kind of gold splash. It's kind of like a 3D, just in case I use a stamp positioner. If you don't have those gold dots, if they are flat, you probably you can do it without a stamp positioner. Because the color is so pretty, I don't want boo happen, so I'm going to just use my stamp positioner and make sure that I get a nice image. So because my surface is glossy, and I found out it's VersaFine and it works better, and then they give you a rich color. So gently rub your background stamp, not background stamp, your chameleon stamp image, and then you don't need too much ink. Okay, just in case. With the stamp positioner, if any boo-boo happen, we can always go back to fix it. Voila! I think that's good enough. Okay, and then I have room for stamp one more, so kind of just figure out if they fit. Okay, pretty tight. Okay, so that will work. Okay, so we just stamp two. Why not, right? So do this. Got to ink my image. Gently rub. Nice print. Voila. Okay, so I have a two chameleon ready to be die cut. Okay, so I just ran through the machine and die cut it. Okay, like I say, Local King's die cut is very, very detailed. They are right next to images, so it doesn't have that white gap between the die cut line and the stamp image. Okay, so we are going to mount on the black cardstock, and then when you see, let me show you, what's different between these two chameleon besides the creepy eyeball? Okay, so this is what's look like after I die cut it, and this one I did some touch up, and I'm going to show you my secret weapon. Every tutorial I always trying to show you some great tips. So after we die cut this chameleon, because we did our background first and then we die cut it, so there is some color between your die cut line and your image line. So if we put on top of this cardstock, it's good, it's a chameleon, right? But I would like to give a little bit touch up to make this chameleon more pop up. So this is my secret weapon. Yep, you got it right, it's for your nail. So what I do is I just use my nail polish, not nail polish, nail flyer, and kind of just sand it a little bit around the outline, and you can see kind of remove those color and give a little bit highlight. That's just give a perfect touch out for this die cut. And then when you place on top of the cardstock, did you find the difference? See those white tiny outline? It really brought this chameleon out. See the difference? This blue one, it doesn't have that sanding outline, and this green one, I just give a little bit touch out with this nail flyer, and then see the white glowing outline that we just create. Okay, so this is a black glossy cardstock. It's black. It's so hard to get the color on top. So that's why I am going to use this Pearlax. It's the pigment powder. So what you're going to need is you need the Versamark. You're going to need one nice Pearlax powder, and you're going to need one soft brush. This is just a makeup brush I bought from dollar store. You need something soft. They will work. So before we apply our Pearlax on top, we are going to use static sheets, kind rub the surface. Okay, be careful these corner die. I should do after, so but that's okay. And then we are going to just use our Words background stamp and apply some Versamark. And I want the left side of the card have some image, so I'm going to just play the card on top, and we get a Versamark on top. Okay, now let's watch the magic happen. So this is a Pearlax powder. We only need a little bit. Okay, so just oops, that's too much. So we just need a little bit. Okay, and watch the magic happen. So we kind of just drawing the circle. So the place that we stamp with the Versamark, and then they will grab the powder and just remove the extra powder here. That's what it looks like. It's not pretty. And then before we do anything, we are going to use my Swiffer. Chameleons here. Kind of wipe off the extra powder. And that's how I get this Pearlax shimmering color in the background. You can use the hairspray to seal it, but actually they stay pretty good. But I am going to just seal with a hairspray. So just kind of a little bit, and then the color will sit, and then you cannot rub off the color. Okay, so for those detail area, what I usually do is I just use the liquid glue to give a little touch out, so that way they will stay Okay, isn't that pretty? Okay, so the final step is I am going to show you how to create these creepy eyes. But you know, we can find those googly eyes on the market, but I sometimes just found out they don't really go together. And then I tried to put the clear 3D dimensional glue. It doesn't get what I like. Show you. This is the other one. So I put a 3D glue and then compare these two. I like the white eye with black dots. Okay, so I was thinking what I'm gonna do, and I found that these two are the perfect one to create. These are the crystal drops, and then we need a white and then we need a black. So let's bring this one more close. Okay, like this. So I'm gonna start with a white one. Okay, just maybe before you do it, so make sure they are ready to go, and then we just put a good amount of the white, kind of move around, make it like a 3D. And then what you can do is you can use the poking tool. Okay. Like when you make cookies, those icing, you use one poking tool, kind of make the surface kind of smooth. I'll give it a little tap. Okay, and that's the white part of the eye. Now I'm going to use the black. So make sure these eye drop, no air between. You want to make sure they are ready to come. Okay, that's good. And then we only need one black tiny dot. Voila! Creepy eyeball. Is that awesome? So, pink, blue, and green. Which one is your favorite? Okay, so thank you for watching our tutorial, and make sure you check Liz Monster Special on our website. We offer a great promotion for the stamp that I'm using for Liz's tutorial. And stay tuned, more tutorial coming soon. Thank you for watching. This is Lisa from Low Cooking Rubber Stamp.